Welcome back to Pokemon Sterling Silver Hardcore Nuzlocke Challenge. Chuckity Chuck time. And yeah, 1.1.5 Chuck is pretty scary actually. This is my team, what I'm bringing to this fight. And yeah, this is really spicy, this fight. I have a pretty good answer for everything. There is like a major fiction. A major fiction. And this is really a major fiction. But yeah, I cannot do much about it. I think we are fine outside of that. We have the Wikiberry with my Armor Bird. We have the Batman. We have my Raybay with the Mold Breaker. Fijiberry, Armor Dildo, Bermuda in the house with Mystic Water. And Expert Belt, Akali. Let's go. I always try to find a consistent line. Or like at least to try. Like I don't want to vibe. That's like most of the time my biggest, yeah. No? And this Staraptor actually in this patch is a really big threat. So even my Crobat is faster now this time. Like you need to be 0 speed or minus speed with Crobat to be slower than the Staraptor. We are not doing that much damage. We are doing 61-62% damage. We are only 5 attack. And even if we would be max attack, we are not doing that much damage. Scum Elite means for me, I can press now Air Cutter. I still have the Air Cutter in the moveset. Because Air Cutter into highest roll superpower. If I didn't crack that wrong. Should never kill this Staraptor. And I don't want to kill this Staraptor right now. This was, I think, highest roll. So let's see if I calc that wrong. Okay. This will always superpower again. We go to Batman. And yeah, this was 2 months already for Staraptor. The really good news is that Batman is good for the entire fight. Okay, otherwise 2 months for like 1 mon is really ugly. Because there are more threats now in this team. I think in 1.1.4 it was only Polybreath. In my opinion at least. Electivire was like if you have Crobat and a Groundmon, you could like pretty easy handle the Electivire. There is the Amaldo. This is plus attack instead of minus attack now. Instead of Rock Slide, it have Rock Climb. So that means 15 base power more on his step move. We will U-turn out on this Amaldo. And go to my Armor Dildo and pivot between Crobat and Armor Dildo till this boy dies. This will still do a lot of damage. But we can't get crit, what is really important right now. We will go back to Batman. And U-turn out. And the really good thing about this Amaldo is we exactly know how much damage we will do to this Amaldo, because this is Battle Armor Amaldo. So we cannot like accidentally crit kill this. What is really good. And my Armor Dildo will be useless after this pivots. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. Superpower. We U-turn again. The HP is really important for Batman. But I think we should be always fine. I think this is not enough to kill this on the next round. I will check that for sure. But I'm pretty sure this will not be enough. Because my Crobat is min attack. We'll proc the Fijiberry now. And go back to my Batman on the superpower. Superpower. Yeah, this is not enough. We are doing minimum damage 28%. I will never risk that. So we need to do this one more time. It's fine because we cannot crit kill this. And Armor Dildo is even after the next Rock Climb only baiting superpower. Nothing else. So yeah, one more pivot. Armor Dildo, thank you for your job actually. This was really hard, I know. But yeah, This is way harder with mons like Kingler now. And my Kingler is even Hyper Cutter, so CBA. Wing Attack kills this now. And we will bait in the Electivire. We don't need the double edge. Okay, so we have a pretty good solution for this Electivire right now, because this Electivire is Life Orb. We need to remove the Life Orb, and then we see it is only T-Bolt on my Batman, nothing else. Will U-turn out, and I have like 2 ground mons in my team right now. And Raichu is the better one for this Electivire, okay? I will still do 1 pivot to Bermuda. This will sadly enough bait Cross Chop. But I want to have the level up. That's the reason. This is Cross Chop. And I cannot do this all day long with Cross Chop. But I'm fine with the crit right now. That's why I cannot do this all day long, okay? This is still only and only because the Life Orb is not... Otherwise it could be Flamethrower. I will just check that one more time. What is really important for us. That it is not random Flamethrower now. Remove the Life Orb. Yeah. And this is not doing enough damage without the Life Orb with Flamethrower. And that means this is always EQ. This is always T-Bolt. So we U-turn. And now I will always go to my Raichu. Because Raichu is baiting EQ. What is way better than Cross Chop. Because we saw, it is 4-time resisted. But Life Orb, Cross Chop, like 1 or 2 crits and I'm in fucking danger. We can even Volt Switch out. That is the only move Raybay will press in this entire fight, because Raybay is always baiting Dugtrio, and I cannot afford that, obviously. We will Volt Switch out. We don't care if we crit kill this. And we will go to Batman. Now Batman will even recover some HP. Let me just check that. Is this enough to kill this? Nah, it is close, but it is not enough. So we need to do this one more time. Yeah. Okay, and then we can check if I'm baiting actually random moves. Like I'm baiting killing moves. That would be even nice, to be honest. Okay, this is EQ again. This is nothing else. My Crobat will get some recovery now and then again. Kill this with Wing Attack. And this is always Blaziken now. Blaziken is doing 70% max damage with Thunder Punch. We will get the Muddy Water and I will take that for Mud Shot. Or I just remove Aurora Beam. I think Mold Breaker Mud Shot is really good, by the way. Yeah. I will just remove the Aurora Beam. I mean, Muddy Water is as well. Maybe only, I don't know. Ice Punch is 5 base power more. Yeah. Okay, let me check if I'm in range of Thunder Punch. This would be better for sure, because then it is not a Sword Dance on the switch-in. I'm in Thunder Punch range. It will never Sword Dance. This is really good, by the way. Yeah. We will always U-turn out, obviously, to break the Focus Sash. Doesn't really matter that much, because I can just EQ into Aqua Jet. But yeah. There is a Thunder Punch, okay. This will most likely just Sword Dance now. Yeah. And that is a free kill. Most of the time, Blaziken is really decent to abuse. This is Jolly Nature now. So it's a bit harder to outspeed and stuff like that. And it is 1 level higher as well. So the range for Azu, for example, is not that great. And that is, in my opinion, the biggest threat. It was the biggest threat in 1.1.4 already. And for my line, it is the biggest threat, okay? So this is Bulk Up or Waterfall. And now we will go to Akali. Akali, I'm sorry. I have enough electric mons. I was thinking about Arbok or like Toge because I need a sacrifice now. And it is straight up Waterfall. This can bulk up now, I don't care. So, the thing is, guys, I don't need to be pre-slapped with Akali because this will never Ice Punch on me. The thing is, I can even kill this Poliwrath with a bit luck with my Akali. But Akali will always die in this fight. Akali will always die in this fight because I need this chip damage on this Poliwrath so I can finish this with my Raichu. And Raichu needs to kill this with Volt Switch because it is stuck to your last. And that means I will just Thunderfang, do a really fucking decent amount. Oh shit, this is a lot. Yeah, but I cannot switch out. I can never switch out. I can't even kill this right now, it looks like. But Akali will always die. This is possible to kill this. This is a roll. Yeah, this is sad. Critical hit. It's super sad because Akali will still die. So Akali was planned as a sacrifice. I knew that Akali can fraud this fight even. Or like this matchup. But Akali will always die now because we are trapped. And yeah. Like Arbok was not doing enough damage after a bulk up because this could be bulk up on the switch in. And then Poison Tail is not doing enough damage. So I need one sacrifice and something what is doing enough damage on the Poliwrath so I can finish it with my Raichu. That was the consistent line. Akali just frauded the Poliwrath matchup, but it will still die. Because it is stuck to your last. And that means Akali, 07. But it is what it is. I have enough electric mons. I think if this would be Guts, I would decide to sack Arbok actually. But my Arbok is max attack. Adamant max attack. And we have two other different electric mons. So Akali, I'm sorry. And Bermuda is Mystic Water. And Mystic Water, Aqua Jet will always kill the Stuck Trio. Okay, so one planet sacrifice, it was already before we started the fight. And I knew, like I said, Akali can fraud the Poliwrath fight. Akali wasn't needing the fraud. The only fiction was, I talked about the fiction on the start. If it is bulk up, it's fine on the switch in. And Akali only dies to a crit drain punch. If this is a crit drain punch on Akali, because Akali is Intimidate, then my Crobat needs to dodge a crit as well. Because I think it is not a wing attack range. So double crit. I think there was no outplay. Yeah, because if this is using bulk up, it will like literally kill everything with a crit on my team. Okay, so that was a fiction. But outside of that, I think the one planet sacrifice is not that bad in this fight, because I think this is Whitney level now, the Chuck fight, and I can live with one sacrifice. And yeah, like I said, Togetic was not doing enough damage with E-Speed. It could even die on the switch into Waterfall. This would be really bad. Arbok would always survive the Waterfall, so because it was always bulk up or Waterfall, but because it could be bulk up, Poison Tail wouldn't do enough damage. So Volt Switch can actually finish this Poliwrath off. Because this is a really tanky Poliwrath, plus special defensive nature, this is really hard. And I could never press E-Bolt, because Darkrai is in the back. And obviously I don't want to lose Raichu. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you guys in the next video. The next fight will be the Wake fight, and I think for Wake I have plenty of options. So I'm not afraid of that fight. See you guys.